Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I will discuss all the major pieces of new content that we can expect to see in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone for the mid-season update of Season 4. So of course guys, if you weren't already aware, this Thursday at the time of making this video, we are going to be receiving the mid-season update for Season 4 or Season 4 Reloaded. And interestingly enough, a little bit earlier today, we did end up receiving the official roadmap for Season 4 Reloaded, outlining all the major pieces of new content that we can expect to see in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, zombies, as well as Warzone, and that's what I'm going to be breaking down in today's video. So with that said, if you guys go on to enjoy this one, make sure you leave the like on down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, and all kinds of things like that. So without further ado, now that I got the intro out of the way, let's dive right into it. And alright, so to kick off today's video, let's talk a little bit about zombies content. Interestingly enough, Season 4 Reloaded is going to be focusing a lot on zombies because with the new update, we are going to be seeing the launch of the brand new zombies map Toten, and that will of course be the second DLC zombies map of Black Ops Cold War and will be the first brand new round-based zombies map in Cold War in 5 months, being that the last Cold War zombies map that we did end up seeing was Firebase Z that released back in February with a mid-season update for Season 2. So because of that reason, we are going to be getting quite a bit of new zombies content, including of course the brand new map Toten, as well as the new Mule Kick perk. In addition to that, there's going to be the CRBRS Wonder Weapon, as well as new intel, challenges, and crafting items. So if you guys are zombies fans like myself, you are going to be definitely looking forward to hearing that. So with that said, now let's move on over and talk about some of the new content that we can expect to see in multiplayer for Black Ops Cold War. The first major piece of new content, and that is going to be Rush. The fan favorite map from Black Ops 2 will be finally added into the game. Interestingly enough, Treyarch went on to put a description for this particular map, and it reads, and I quote, "It's paintball season. A remastered map from Call of Duty Black Ops 2's Vengeance DLC pack. Rush is a small-sized 6v6 map that takes place in and around a paintball course. This chaotic arena offers multiple opportunities for up-close and personal combat, with narrow choke zones to scurry through and a scattering of exterior structures offering longer-range takedown possibilities." And of course, this particular map will be free to everyone that owns Black Ops Cold War and will be releasing on the 15th. In addition to that, there's also going to be a brand new game mode being Capture the Flag, and that's what I am going to be moving down and talking about the new weapon blueprints in the Prestige shop. Of course, in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, you have the Prestige shop, which using Prestige keys that you earn every 50 levels, you can purchase Prestige icons, emblems, calling cards, and all kinds of things like that. However, finally, with the mid-season update of Season 4, we are going to be seeing brand new weapon blueprints being added into the Prestige shop, and Treyarch went on to state, "The Prestige shop is also getting a new batch of content to unlock using the Prestige keys you've earned at every 50 season levels, including exclusive weapon blueprints in Season 4 Reloaded. Hit up the Prestige shop in the barracks during launch week and unlock some new additions to your arsenal." So that's really interesting in my opinion, and in the roadmap for Season 4 Reloaded, we actually get a quick glimpse at some of the new blueprints that will be available in the Prestige shop. So with that said, now let's move on down and talk about some new DLC weapons in Black Ops Cold War, and the first one is going to be the OTS9 Submachine Gun, and the description goes on to state, "Full auto submachine gun, impressive firepower at close range with good visibility when firing, reliable recoil with smaller magazine size, sacred among CQB operators for its ability to deal solid damage at a high fire rate. The formerly classified OTS9 can be compared to the Bullfrog in terms of damage and fire rate, slightly more power and over 100 RPM more in fire rate, but with a lesser magazine capacity. The standard 20-round magazine is enough to deal with a few operators, especially if headshots are mixed in, but it may be worth looking at unlocking its optional 30 or 40 round attachments when playing modes with bigger squad sizes. The OTS9 is primed to compete with the best SMGs across Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. It can either be unlocked via in-game challenge or have one of its weapon blueprints purchased via the Inside Job Store bundle. And of course, this particular DLC weapon will be releasing on the 15th. And in addition to the OTS9, there's the final new DLC weapon of Season 4, which is the Mace, which will likely be releasing within the next couple of weeks. And of course, like its namesake, it is a mace, and it is a one-hit kill melee DLC weapon in Black Ops Cold War. And once it does end up being added into the game, you can acquire it by completing a challenge or by buying the Mystic Scepter store bundle. So with that said, now let's talk a little bit about the new operator that is available in Black Ops Cold War, which is Kravchenko. Of course, the description goes on to state, "Requiem needs every last agent to rescue Raptor Run from Kravchenko, even if it means calling in strike team leader Grigori Weaver to get the job done. Raised in America after his mother fled the USSR with him in tow, CIA clandestine service officer Grigori Weaver straddles both sides of the Cold War divide, losing an eye to Kravchenko mode during a covert mission to steal space race secrets. And alright, so that will effectively conclude all the major content that we can expect to see in multiplayer. So with that said, now let's talk a little bit about some of the brand new Warzone content that we can expect to see. Interestingly enough, with the mid-season update, we are going to be getting 2 brand new game modes in Warzone, and of course they're called Payload as well as Blueprint Blitz. Starting off with Payload, the description reads, "Now as part of Season 4 Reloaded, the massive free-to-play experience introduces its newest objective-based mode, Payload. Inspired by previous traditional Call of Duty game modes like Call of Duty World War II's War Mode, Payload pits 2 teams of 20 players against each other in a race against time for crucial intel, as these vehicles carry satellite parts that could help shift the balance of the war between Perseus and NATO. If the attacking team escorts all vehicles across all checkpoints within the time limit, they win the match. The defending team can not only pick attackers off the payload vehicles to slow them down, but also buy and build obstacles to stall these vehicles on the tracks. This all happens as operators are dropping in constantly and with their own custom loadouts, searching for items across Verdansk like cash and kill streaks to aid their team in escorting or stopping the payloads." So that's the first new game mode. The second one is called Blueprint Blitz, and the description goes on to state, "Ahead of Season 4 Reloaded, we're here to warn you that the Warzone can and will turn into a Blueprint Blitz. Similar to double XP events, Raven Software is planning to activate a new special global event where contraband contracts automatically spawn after you complete 2 regular contracts. Contraband contracts award you with a permanent weapon blueprint reward if you're able to extract it from the DZ, in addition to tons of cash within your current match. Blueprint Blitz should give you the opportunity to earn plenty of weapon blueprints from prior seasons. If you missed out or didn't play Warzone during the time these were originally available, contraband contracts award you with previous seasonal rewards after you complete the contract." Now this is honestly a really interesting idea and something that I find pretty cool because, of course, for the newer players in Warzone, they kind of missed out if you're talking about free weapon blueprints, because in the past there have been some really solid blueprints that were given out for free back in early 2021 and throughout 2020. So of course this particular game mode will give players the opportunity to get those older blueprints that you could get for free in prior seasons. So with that said, before I end off today's video, I do have one final thing that I want to talk about, and that's a brand new Warzone item, which is of course the Sentry Gun. So you heard that correctly, and let's go ahead and read the description. So it states, "Need an automated 5th squad member in the form of a rapid fire turret? Don't trust the squad mate to actually watch your 6? Then the Sentry Gun, the latest kill streak to be introduced into Warzone, is ready for deployment." Similar to how it operates in Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare, the Sentry Gun scans in a near 180-degree radius in front of itself to seek and destroy enemies. It executes this kill pattern for at least a minute after deployment before it collapses via harmless explosion. Find the Sentry Gun as an extremely rare legendary item drop within the Red Door Room supply box. And alright, so Sentry Guns in Warzone, that's going to be rather interesting to see as to how it will be working. If I were to make an assumption, as soon as they release into the game, they're going to be really overpowered, they are going to be very annoying, and then Raven Software will be swiftly nerfing them. However, that's just my own take, and it's either going to be that way or they're going to be so extremely rare that they're really a non-issue. So we're going to have to see. Of course, that will be coming out with the mid-season update on the 15th, and that's when we'll be finding out how powerful these things are. So with that said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class clips, and all kinds of things like that. So once again, thanks for watching this video. I've been your host, Steve Jungle, and I hope to see you in the next one.